social issues and people directly to you. No stone will be left unturned. No question will be too risky to ask. And no one will be untouchable. Tune in Monday to Thursday from 4 p.m. and Sundays from 3 p.m. right here on Synergy TV. It's time you face the people on the hot seat. Hosted by the defender of the grassroots, the people's ambassador, Harvey R. Boris. I love my country.
Where the native legends say, wheresoever they may wander, end in Trinidad their days. And this lovely fragrant island, with its forest hills sublime, well might be the smiling Eden, pictured in the book divine.
IT&T, happy anniversary. Congrats on your golden jubilee. IT&T, happy anniversary. My primary school reader did say it plain. Once you eat a the cascadoo, in Trini you must remain. Cause no matter how far you fly, once you taste it, baby, right here you'll return to die. Since 62 summer head to greener pastures, in the big apple they want a bite. Though for 50 years we could have gone faster. To build a nation we have to fight and fight. I love my country, I shall put it away before party, just like Harvey Boris. Oh no. And I love Trinbago, not Trini to the bone, but the marrow. So when them stormy dark clouds want to threaten white, black and red, tell them tread. Until we get real serious, remove the drugs and all them cokeheads. You see me, I want to see Trinbago moving ahead. I agree, we are still a paradise, built byways to highways, but progress came with a price. Although we excel in culture and sports, along the east-west corridor, our youths they pack up courts. Tell me, what is this great fatal attraction? This love affair that they have with crime. Now one by one they fall a daily extraction. We've got to save our youths while they're in their prime. Teach them to sing.
This is
Dear Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for your continued grace and blessings. Lord, today I ask for clarity that only you can bring. When everything feels noisy, confusing, and overwhelming, your peace is what I seek. Lord, be my center in the midst of the storm. When my mind is consumed with worry and doubt, lead me to your still waters. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Looking for that perfect accommodation? Well, come to Caribbean Tourist Villa, located at number 7 Methuen Street, Port of Spain. All our rooms are equipped with AC, internet, and access to our lovely pool. Whether you're looking for a personal getaway or family accommodations, Caribbean Tourist Villa is exactly the place to be. Enjoy the ambience of staycation, luxurious rooms, and a well-trained staff. Call us now at 623-9164, 797-2858, or contact us at caribbeantourist.villa@gmail.com. Caribbean Tourist Villa, where your magical moments begin.
Welcome to the Big Mike Wellness Center, where your health and wellness is our top priority. We offer services that give you an in-depth understanding of exactly what your body may be going through. Our specialists are dedicated to guide you step by step on your journey to proper health. You can book an appointment via the link in our Instagram bio at BigMike.Wellness Center or call or WhatsApp us at 346-2612 or 288-8301.
Welcome to Alicia's Palace, your gateway to relaxation, adventure, and excitement. Nestled in the picturesque Lady Chancellor Hills overlooking Port of Spain, we cater to both tourists and locals seeking an unforgettable staycation experience. Our rooms are designed to provide the utmost comfort, ensuring you have a restful and rejuvenating stay. Pamper yourself in our jacuzzi room or enjoy fun-filled moments in our 2 outdoor pools. You can unwind in our bar and lounge or embark on thrilling island tours and experiences. Planning a wedding or special function, our 300-capacity event facility is the ideal choice to create lasting memories with your loved ones. You can also choose from exciting packages like single-day and overnight packages with your special someone. To book your tropical escape, call us at 624-8553 or WhatsApp 3173843. You can also email us at info@aliciaspalace.com or visit our website at aliciaspalace.com for more details.
From now until May 31st, double the deals and double the possibilities with Eastern Credit Union's Dream Deals.
Feel your future with Dream Deals. Borrow smart. Dream bigger. Feel that freedom. Renovations. Education. Clear debts. Start investing. Double deal combos on your vision. No stressing.
Looking for the perfect place to call home? Discover Hermosa Vista, East Trinidad's newest luxury townhouse development. Developed by Eastern Credit Union and meticulously managed by EPL Properties Limited, this remarkable new commercial and residential community located along
with our team of specialists in natural. Do you suffer from diabetes or high blood pressure or just in need of a general checkup? Look no further. Visit Batson & Associates Limited, your holistic health experts, for your personalized program of solutions with a range of premium products and services tailored to suit your needs. Come and experience transformative healing with our team of specialists in natural and integrative medicine. Visit us or give us a call today at 222-8261 or 314-9975 and begin your journey to optimal health. And remember, if you think health is expensive, try sickness.
From now until May 31st, double the deals and double the possibilities with Eastern Credit Union's Dream Deals.
Fuel your future with dream deals. Borrow smart. Dream bigger. Feel that freedom. Renovations. Education. Clear debt. Start investing. Double deal combos on your vision. No stressing. Fuel your future with dream deals. Borrow smart. Dream bigger.
Get a loan for repairs, education, or both. You can win cash and shares. Dream Deals from Eastern Credit Union, leading the way. Loan subject to approval. Normal lending criteria and special conditions apply. Promotion approved by the NLCB.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
We, the people want. We, the people want hope, opportunities, security, and respect. The people want justice. The people want the truth.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Hear the truth with Ombudsman Harvey R. Boris, the voice of truth. Can you handle the truth?
I love my country.
Hello, Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome to the program. This is the People's Program. Today, I have for you, and I will try to, I'm not sure. I will try to bring Stephen Williams' interview this morning on TV6. I thought it was an excellent discussion. So tomorrow, I'll bring you 95.5 interview. Not tomorrow morning, but tomorrow's program. So Stephen Williams had an interview after Keith Scotland's interview. And I found some of his expressions were quite worthy of repeat. Stay tuned for that. Right after that, we'll have none other than the COO of the cooperative movement, Diane Joseph herself, will be here to talk about the new developments within the sector and, of course, the AGM of the league itself. Fantastic information. Don't you dare miss it today. So, without no further ado, let us start the program. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? At the count of three, wherever you are, say it with me. Are you ready, TNT? 1, 2, 3. I love my country, Trinidad and Tobago. Look at those colors now. The red, the white, and of course the black. Look at those colors. I tell you, I love this country. We're going through up and down, in and out. Yes, without a doubt, and I want to say it with the top of my voice, I even want to shout, TNT, I love my country. I love my country. And so must you. Because our country is our country. Whether we're going up or down, in or out, we have to find a way to improve and to better our country. We must never allow our patriotism or our love of country to fall by the wayside. We must stand together, one for each other. Because love of country, there's nothing greater. I love my country. And if you love your country, love your community. If you love your community, you must love your street. I love my street. What street are you on? What street are you on? If you're doing something on the street, do it properly. There's a hole in the street, you can patch it. Your wall need painting, paint it. You know, you can do something to improve, form a community watch group, be part of a watch group, buy air horns, encourage people. Those who are doing the work on the street to improve, encourage them, motivate them, inspire them. Come on, people. Let's together improve this country. Let's together make this country a better place. I have to do better. Don't think I'm not talking to me too, you know. I have to do better. We all have to do better. Whatever street you're on, whether it's the street with your business, or the street with your home, or the street with your family, whatever you can do to assist, make it improve. Because improving every street means improving every community. Improving every community means improving Trinidad and Tobago. I truly love my street. And if that is done, and then you want to have some fun, one place to go, under the sun, there's no other place. I'm telling you, you will be number one right here at Caribbean Tourist Villa. Come and stay at the lovely Caribbean Tourist Villa and make it your home away from home. Caribbean Tourist Villa is really the people's choice. Caribbean Tourist Villa. Now have, listen, yes, they have day pass at Caribbean Tourist Villa. Are you hearing me? Spread the news around. Caribbean Tourist Villa, now for the first time, have day pass. For about $300 from the morning to the evening, day pass. Caribbean Tourist Villa. Come, the only guest house in Woodbrook where you're going day pass and they don't have swimming pool. Are you crazy? You must have swimming pool to go day pass. So day pass, Caribbean Tourist Villa, great location. Day pass, you come, you bust a swim, you go in your room. If you want to do a little cooking too, stove and fridge and kitchen to cook, yes. And also tea and coffee free of charge, round the clock, 24/7 at Caribbean Tourist Villa. Numbers on the screen, take it down. Caribbean Tourist Villa. Make it your home away from home. You stay for a week, pay for 6 days, the next day is totally free. Staying for a month, pay for 3 weeks, the next week is totally free. And they also have monthly rental. I think around $3,000 a month. I can't, close to that figure. You know, close to that figure. It is affordable for your own place, your private room, place to cook, swimming pool in the morning, your great location. You can walk to work. Listen, Caribbean Tourist Villa right in the Woodbrook area. Give them a call, 623-9164, 797-2848. Let me give you that number again. 623-9164. That's 623-9164. Or 797-2858. That's WhatsApp. And call 797-2858. For Caribbean Tourist Villa, you can also call 627-5423. That's 627-5423. For Caribbean Tourist Villa, make it your home away from home. Caribbean Tourist Villa. You can call the manager. Don't forget the manager. Yes. And the manager, real nice person. Always ready to help. Always want to assist you. The manager will make you feel comfortable. Listen, call the manager. I give the manager personal number. Listen, this is the manager's personal number I'm giving to you. Listen carefully. The number for the manager is 271-8435. You have it? 271-8435. Call that number between 10 and 5 Monday to Friday. 10 and 5 Monday to Friday. This is the manager for Caribbean Tourist Villa. Call that number, 271-8435. 271-8435. Call that number. Or call the other numbers, 623-9164, 627-5423, and WhatsApp on 797-2858. That's 797-2858. Caribbean Tourist Villa, great location. You can walk from Caribbean Tourist Villa to the port of Port of Spain. You can walk to the movies. You can walk to the Avenue. You can walk to the Botanical Gardens. You can walk to the Oval. You can walk to the Queen's Park Oval, that is. You can walk to the zoo. You can walk to the President's House. You can walk to the Nelson Mandela Park, formerly, of course, before, now known as Nelson Mandela Park. You can walk down there. Yes, you have a sports day down there. Come and stay in Caribbean Tourist Villa, and you can walk to the sports day right from Caribbean Tourist Villa. Yes, it is close by. And if you want to take a taxi, small money, right down the road. Caribbean Tourist Villa, great location for all the people. Come and stay at the beautiful Caribbean Tourist Villa, and make it your home away from home. Caribbean Tourist Villa is really the people's choice. So come and stay at the beautiful Caribbean Tourist Villa, and make it your home away from home. Caribbean Tourist Villa is really the people's choice. Come and stay at the wonderful Caribbean Tourist Villa. The best guest house in Woodbrook is the best guest house in Woodbrook. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, is the best guest house in Woodbrook. Caribbean Tourist Villa. Make it your home away from home. Caribbean Tourist Villa, really and truly, the people's choice. Come and stay. Have a great stay. Remember, they have the day pass. The day pass, now around, I think around $200, small money. Come and enjoy your stay. Pass the word around. Caribbean Tourist Villa, the only guest house in Woodbrook with swimming pool. Come and enjoy the day pass. Listen, it's inexpensive, it's affordable, it's nice. Come take a swim, go in your room, relax, fridge in your room, everything, kitchen to cook if you want to cook, it's up to you. You want to go in the Avenue and bus a line, right there. Come and stay at Caribbean Tourist Villa and make it your home away from home. Caribbean Tourist Villa is the people's choice. Listen, come and stay at the wonderful Caribbean Tourist Villa. Caribbean Tourist Villa is really the people's choice. All right, beautiful, wonderful, absolutely great. Trinidad and Tobago, our country needs prayer. Our country needs commitment. Our country needs people who truly care about this place. People like Jenny, Fuan, my researcher, and many, 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 many more. And my friend Vishnu, he truly cares about this country. I always must give credit to my good friend Vishnu. At the end of the day, it is for us to make this country a better place. It's for us to improve this country. It's for us to make this place something that we can truly call home. It is really up to us to make it better. I hope that we can come together and make this country a better place. My hope is that we will do what we can to truly improve this land. We will do what we can to make it second to none. We will do what we can to improve as much as we can. We will do what we can. Ladies and gentlemen, a Canopia hairdresser was found dead. Dead. Hours after a heated breakup with her boyfriend over her pregnancy. I don't know, I did a whole segment on life. And I told people we have to try to be strong and reach out for each other. Now, I don't know what's going on deep down in your heart. None of us can know. But we can try to see if we can try to feel that person's pain or stress or regrets. It's not so much, almost about right and wrong. It's not always that, you know. Sometimes it's just about reaching out, embracing someone and saying, listen, I'm here for you in a genuine way. Not I'm here for you, I'm trying to take advantage of the person, no. But I'm here for you because at the end of the day, now, this is about the 4th or 5th suicide. In a few days, look what the date when it happened. It was on the 17th of April. This happened. We're now aware of it. On the 17th of April, this happened. Allegedly, it is said that she and her boyfriend had a heated argument over her alleged pregnancy. That heated argument went on for a while, and then he left the house and went. And when he came back, the door was locked. He used his spare key to get into the house. On entering the house, he saw her hanging from one of the open doors. She used something right there to hang herself, allegedly so. This is what is reported. People are going through stressful times. If she's a hairdresser and making her own little money, if she's in love with this guy, if she became pregnant, what could be the cause of them arguing over the pregnancy? Was it a level of uncertainty? I don't know the cause. All I do know, it is alleged that she took it on so much that she took her own life. Ladies and gentlemen, I played you something about suicide before. Director, you can find any of those clips? But I want to emphasize how important it is to really reach out and be our brother's keeper. How important it is to really understand that people are going through terrible times in this land. How important it is to understand and to see what's going on for you and me. How important it is to recognize what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not an easy time, but it's a time for us to really be our brother's keeper, our sister's keeper, our neighbors, our cousins, our friends, our family. We have to look out for each other, yes. It's a horrible time in terms of relationships and how people are being annihilated. It's a horrible time. It's a terrible time. While this is on the screen, there was a hit and run. A woman who was married for 45 years, I think she was going back by the church, or they came from some little outing, and a vehicle just lick her down, kill her. The vehicle never stopped. Then the person went and gave up themselves. I don't know if they waited until they were sober to do the giving up. I don't know. But this woman is now dead. Her husband now remains without a wife. It's just on and on and on and on. It's just too much. It's just a little too much at this point in time. So, I urge people, I urge all of us to reach out to each other, because we are going through difficult times. I don't know how much to emphasize what I'm saying. We're going through difficult times. Please be your brother, keeper, your sister, your cousin, your aunt, your niece, your nephew, your son, your daughter, your grandpa, grandma, your cousin, your friend, your neighbor, your co-worker. We need to do this now. 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 So I give you this, I show you these clips. Let it be of inspiration, motivation, and guidance as to what to do in times if you express or you see something that you need to act upon. Director, bring it on.
Why? Every time a suicide happens, we are left asking, why? The truth is, we often can't narrow it down to just one single why. But it's also true that there are many ways forward. When it comes to reducing the rate of suicide in our communities, CDC has identified key strategies we can take to prevent suicide. These science-backed strategies include creating strong financial and environmental conditions by building up economic supports, stable housing, and communities, by reducing access to lethal means among people at risk, and boosting access to care and social connections, by teaching coping and problem-solving skills through learning and educational programs and providing support for individuals and survivors by responding to and following up after a crisis. When it comes to suicide, there's more than just one why. And when it comes to suicide prevention, there's more than just one way. There are many ways we can work together to apply these strategies and prevent suicide. To learn more about strategies for comprehensive suicide prevention, go to cdc.gov/suicide/prevention.
Nearly 50,000 people in the U.S. die by suicide every year. That's at least 134 lives every day. And for each suicide death, there are many more people who attempt or seriously consider attempting suicide. That's what this pressing public health challenge looks like. But research has shown us what suicide prevention looks like too. To prevent suicide, we need a comprehensive approach. A comprehensive approach means reducing risk factors. It means intervening when the risk is high. It means supporting survivors, and more. Comprehensive suicide prevention means all of the above. Because no single strategy, program, or approach can solve this problem. But when we bring it all together, we have comprehensive suicide prevention. And that's how we can meaningfully reduce the rate of suicide in communities across the country. To learn more about suicide prevention strategies, go to
We all face difficult times, and an estimated 1 in 5 of us will have suicidal thoughts at some point in our lives. Suicidal feelings can be very hard to talk about. They can leave you feeling hopeless and isolated. But there are warning signs that we can all look out for in others, such as significant changes in behaviour or expressions of hopelessness and despair. It can feel scary to say the word suicide, but if you're concerned about someone, asking directly about suicide in a compassionate way is the right thing to do. Asking directly about suicide can really help a person feel supported, and don't worry, asking directly won't encourage someone to start thinking about suicide if they weren't already having suicidal thoughts. If that person is feeling suicidal, then you can use the Stop Suicide Ask acronym to guide you through the next steps. Our first impulse, when faced with the situation, is to find a solution. But just actively listening to someone tell their story in their own time is likely to bring them relief. The next step is to work together to plan how to keep the person safe. Most people who are having suicidal thoughts are not at immediate risk of suicide. But if you feel that the person's life is at risk right now, then call 999. Working together on a simple, written safety plan can be a useful way to support someone. This includes agreeing steps to keep the person safe right now, such as contact with helplines and other professional services. Also, supporting the individual to have open conversations with trusted family and friends about how they are feeling, and agreeing positive activities that they can do that will help them to relax. Agreeing ways to remove dangers which could cause harm, and substances such as drugs and alcohol is also important. Developing this plan together in a collaborative way, rather than taking over, is key to ensuring the safety plan does what it's meant to do, helping to make the person feel safe and supported, even in times of crisis. Asking someone directly about suicide and supporting them to find ways to stay safe is a potentially life-saving intervention. But it doesn't make you responsible for what happens next. It's really important to know your limitations and be kind to yourself. Looking after yourself after supporting someone who is suicidal is vital. Find ways to relax and de-stress that work for you, such as the 5 ways to well-being. Remember, next time you think someone might be feeling suicidal, just ask. For more resources and
Suicidal. So please, lend a hand. Someone might need your help. Someone might just need your assistance. It might even be you. But God is good. Keep the faith. Life is good. There's still much more for you on this earth. So stay strong. Stay strong. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll try to see if I can play this as a news item from TV6 this morning on the Morning Edition. I found that the interview with Mr. Williams this morning was a good interview, a strong interview. I know there's some little technical things we have to look at, but at the end of the day, I'm playing as a news clip because I think it's important for us to understand the challenges we have right now with crime. And this former commissioner, he was a commissioner. He wasn't all that successful, but I think his views and expressions today are extremely important as to what we ought to do and how we need to look at the whole situation and the whole curing or improving and analyzing and causing a proper effect where crime is concerned. So, Director, let us bring on former Commissioner of Police, Stephen Williams. Director, are you ready? Bring him on.
Friends and co-workers of Corporal Eversley, who has actually been killed in such brutal circumstances at the municipal police station in San Fernando.
Yeah. Mr. Williams, you know, I was discussing earlier that how has this impacted at all the trust and confidence in the police service? As I said earlier, you know, I think that there was an attempt to make a distinction between municipal police and regular police, but what has the impact been?
For the public, there is no distinction. Once you are police in gray and blue, you are police.
Extensionist Mascara by L'Oreal Paris. Lashes.
Police officers fall under the general responsibility, control, and direction of the Commissioner of Police. So making any, what I could call theoretical distinction is really irrelevant.
Yeah. So yesterday, the police commissioner of Trinidad and Tobago, he would have spoken, and we did say this morning, and since yesterday, we know about the efforts that the police commissioner and the entire team, when I say team, all of the police officers who have been involved in this investigation. But again, there is some confusion, and I say confusion because the police commissioner, up to this time, he doesn't know how many guns would have been taken. And I see that the head of the municipal police, Officer Sagram Singh, he is saying, well, it could be over 100. I see where the police commissioner is saying, well, 38 firearms have already been seized or recovered, 929 rounds of ammunition out of 4,000. How, because I think, is it that members of the public, citizens are expecting too much from the police too quickly as it relates to this investigation, Mr. Williams?
Well, the public expectation would be extremely high because once a large number of firearms are taken out of a police station and now into the general environment, that would be a great concern for the public. So the public expect that those firearms should be recovered instantly. I would say that the police service has responded, I would put it in this way, deliberately, speedily, and successfully, because within a 24-hour period to be able to recover 38 firearms, in my opinion, is a success. And I will commend the Commissioner of Police and his team for the work that they have done in recovering those firearms. We do hope that they could continue in the same vein and recover all the firearms that were taken out of that municipal police station.
Yeah. I want to ask you this question, and I would have asked former Minister in the Ministry of National Security, Keith Scotland, that same question this morning. But the amount of weapons that we are hearing or that is being reported that were being kept at this municipal police station, as a citizen, Mr. Williams, I find that this was just a large cache of weapons at a municipal police station. Do you have any concerns about this at all?
Well, somewhere I was getting the information in the public domain that the ACP, Sagram Singh, had indicated that weapons from other municipal locations are also stored at that municipal station because of its, I would say, security arrangement with the bunkering and things like that. Mm-hmm. And if that is correct, then that will generally account for the large number at that one location.
Yeah. You know, over the years, Mr. Williams, and even during your time as police commissioner, there has been this talk about rogue police officers who have been really giving the police service a bad name. From what we are seeing and what is being reported and from what is being confirmed, it would appear that there are some persons who would have had a working relationship with this police officer, as the Prime Minister would have described it yesterday. It was a betrayal. Do you have a perspective on that at all?
Well, my view is that a criminal in police uniform is the worst criminal the society can face. And in this particular instance, there are clear indicators that criminals in uniform are involved. This incident is unprecedented. I can't recall in my lifetime.
Crafted from
where police guns in large quantity have been taken from a police station anywhere in Trinidad and Tobago. So this bears great concern as to, I would call, revisiting the arrangement with the protection and security of firearms and ammunition, not only limited to the municipal police, but extend to the entire Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. So that is critical. They say when your neighbor house is on fire, you have to wet yours. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has to take immediate action also to address the security of weapons at police stations, because you really would not want in our lifetime a recurrence of an incident like this one.
But you know, Mr. Williams, and I was having this discussion last night, and the excuse me, the conversation was about, well, you could put steel doors, you can put a lot of devices, you could put cameras, all sorts of things in place. But again, in this situation, it appears that, again, there was a working relationship between the officer Eversley and persons that she would have worked with, persons that she was familiar with. And in light of that, how do you deal with those types of officers? Is the suggestion greater vetting, continuous monitoring? What's the solution to that?
Well, there's no easy fix, but it is a broad-based system to address the issue of our police service, whether it's at municipal level or the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service level. being infiltrated by criminals. And in those circumstances, it has to do with the recruitment and selection process. It has to do with the vetting process. It has to do with the support of the general public in the process. I would give you an example. When you are recruiting officers, one of the items is about visiting community where they reside or where they work and those type of stuff, and interviewing persons in relation to their background. What you find culturally in Trinidad and Tobago, people do not share bad information. They will refrain from sharing the information that they have about individuals because in simple language, I can't give them a work, so I'm not saying anything bad. But the implications of that is that we, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, we know before a person enters the police service, we know what kind of person that is. They are living in our community. We have a strong appreciation of their background, and we know for a fact that is not the kind of person we want to be a police officer. But we will not contribute by sharing information, even if confidentially, in relation to that individual so that they do not enter the police service. And that is the starting point. You see, we all have a role to play in making Trinidad and Tobago a better place. Are we all willing to play that role? I was just listening to your interview with the MP Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things he was dodging is the accountability of the last government in relation to what they would have done or not done in relation to dealing with crime. You see, everybody is saying, well, this is a new government, they have the responsibility, but cannot fix the problem overnight. So as a society, government and opposition must identify a key responsibility to us, the citizens, and sit down and put legislation in place which deals with the police.
Extensionist Mascara by L'Oreal Paris.
Come to me. All right, TNT. He went on to say further that the SOE is a state of emergency. And a state of emergency is not a crime plan. And he said the previous government and this government have used it that way, as almost like a crime plan. He said that it doesn't make sense at all. Because it's a SOE without a curfew, is a state of emergency. And he said if gunmen can leave Arima and go down to south or go down to the west, and there's no fear of people being stopped under a state of emergency, then the state of emergency is of no effect. That's what he said. That's what he said. It's of no effect, basically. Not his exact words, but coming to that situation. So the government and the police and the opposition, we all need to look right now to see what we can do to improve the situation for the safety of the citizens of this country. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, I welcome the wonderful lady, Ms. Diane Joseph, for the segment and discussion in respect to the league and also in respect to the service industry of Trinidad and Tobago. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome the COO of the Credit Union League of Trinidad and Tobago, Ms. Diane Joseph. No audio. All right, so we'll get the audio sorted out. Welcome back. Hello? Ms. Joseph? Are you hearing me? Your audio is not with us at this point in time. Director, what could be the concern? You would need to put on your audio Ms. Joseph? Director, everything is all right on our side? All right. So we need to get the audio up and running. Because this is a very important segment, seeing that some tremendous things that's happened in the Credit Union League. My WhatsApp number is not on. People have been sending me a number of things. Next week I shall be giving a number of things that's sent to me. Persons have been sending me messages. The lady with the wheelchair situation, the lady with the different people have sent me messages. I will contact you, try to contact as much as possible tomorrow via WhatsApp. Again, the Center for Justice is now, we're just going looking at only past situations. We're not taking any new situation where that's concerned. But again, if you send me videos to show and things of that nature, that's what I want to do on the WhatsApp, is not to do the work of the Center for Justice. Director, is Ms. Joseph ready? All right, she haven't gotten an audio as yet. And remember, while we wait on Ms. Joseph, if you need good accommodation, credit unions having your AGM, and you want a place for your members, Caribbean Tourist Villa in the Woodbrook area, they have day pass, inexpensive, affordable, and they can negotiate for a group and give you an even better price. Call them, call Caribbean Tourist Villa right in Woodbrook at 623-9164. Welcome back, Ms. Diane Joseph.
Hi, Harvey. I am actually using my cell phone now. I'm not sure what happened there. But yes, let me say I am happy to be back to share information on what is happening at the League and within the credit union movement. At the League, we hosted our annual general meeting on April 12th, and we have installed our new board of directors, and we have our executive committee continuing in office. There were no changes to the composition of the executive. And for the benefit of the public, I would let you know that our president remains Mr. Aldrich Neptune, our vice president, Mr. Marlon Pierre, our secretary, Mr. Gary Francois, assistant secretary, Mr. Julian Skeet, and the treasurer, Mr. Michael Hernandez. We have all other directors on board, 12 of them, and a supervisory committee of 3 members overseeing the operations of the League. And we will continue to do that for the next year until we report again at our next annual general meeting. Let me say as well that importantly, the League had a long outstanding goal, and that is to acquire a property of our own. And we have done that in 2026 with the transaction being completed in early April. We will be looking at rebranding, refashioning that property for our League headquarters. And that is something significant that was discussed and shared at our annual general meeting. We had a full house of delegates discussing the business of the League, and I'm happy to advise that we ended the year in a strong financial position, and we are now moving ahead with our plans. In addition to the League's AGM, we have several credit unions also hosting their annual general meetings. Tatico Port of Spain Credit Union is coming up on Sunday. Guayme Energy Alliance is coming up on Saturday, the 25th of April. Tomorrow, we have Clico Credit Union. And on Thursday, we have our TGG Credit Union. On Saturday last, we had our TWCU Credit Union. All of these credit unions have been setting their dates and getting ready for their annual general meeting to keep in compliance with our regulatory requirements. So I can show here a couple highlights of the pictures from our annual general meeting. The next set, the first set of photos. Yes, so this is a cross-section of the crowd here at our 79th annual general meeting held at the Trinidad and Tobago Police Credit Union flagship building on the Eastern Main Road in San Juan. Next, we have our president, Mr. Aldrich Neptune, presenting a token of appreciation to our Commissioner for Cooperative Development. And this is another significant thing that happened recently, that the credit union movement now have a substantive commissioner appointed to the position after more than 10 years, or about 10 years. We had several acting appointments in that position, and that did not work in the best interest of the movement. So we are happy that now we have a substantive commissioner in the person of Ms. Deborah Ann Scott, who acted before and now is confirmed or appointed in the position of commissioner. And then we have our president delivering his remark at the AGM on April 12th. And following that, we have our board of directors all gathered for our inaugural meeting in this very spacious and comfortable conference room of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Credit Union. And that's it in terms of what happened at the league over the last couple of weeks. And we are working closely with our AGMs on those matters. But now to the Trinidad and Tobago Coalition of Services Industries, we have signed a very significant and a first-time MOU with the Dominican Republic, the Embassy of the Dominican Republic here in Trinidad and Tobago. We hosted that signing ceremony yesterday, and it is for the benefit of the members of the services sector in Trinidad and Tobago, where we can exchange skills and host joint initiatives together to enhance and uplift the capacity of our services sector providers, SMEs, and other professionals in the services sector. We will also work together with the Dominican Embassy to take persons to a trade mission in the Dominican Republic in the not too distant future, so they can have first-hand information and business-to-business meetings on taking their business within the Caribbean. And of course, we will look at moving into the international space thereafter. So yesterday's signing ceremony was indeed significant because it's the first of its kind where a private sector organization is signing an MOU with an embassy of another country. And together we pledge the Dominican Republic Embassy and the TTCSI to continue to work together in the best interest of our members. And we are placing heavy emphasis on the financial services sector. We are also speaking to tourism, the orange economy, film, fashion, entertainment, and other sectors which we represent. The Trinidad and Tobago Coalition of Services Industries is the umbrella organization for the services sector in Trinidad and Tobago, and we consider this MOU to be a step in the right direction. We believe that partnerships and alliances are critical to the success of our organizations, and we have committed to supporting each other to advance that cause in a manner that will benefit our country and, of course, the Dominican Republic as well. So I will share some highlights of our signing ceremony of yesterday's date. Here we have our Chief Trade and Technical Officer, Mr. Brian Benoit, delivering the vote of thanks at the end of the ceremony, which lasted just under 1 hour. And of course, myself as president of the TTCSI in a pause following the signing ceremony with the ambassador of the Dominican Republic to Trinidad and Tobago. Next, we have a display of our MOU, which we are very proud of and we consider to be one of the key milestones of our relationship. And we pose for a very promising photo there. And next, we have our entertainer, Shirlene Hendrickson, well known in the entertainment industry. She is the vice president of the TTCSI and the representative of TUCO on our board. and she did a very nice extempo for us to seal off the evening's entertainment as we gather to sign this MOU and to leave with a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. And here we have the actual signing, myself on the right, my right, and then we have Her Excellency Ms. Jacoba Jaw at the TTCSI offices on Monday last. So there you have it, a wonderful time there, a very momentous occasion and something for the TTCSI and its members to be proud of and to let the public know that we invite you to be a part of the TTCSI, and you can call 776-1741 for further details.
Well, next week, Tuesday, I want to spend about 15 minutes instead of the 10 minutes so we can really talk about this organization and also the league and go into details by encouraging people, more people to join the organization so the organization can go from strength to strength. I hope to be part of that trade delegation that would go to Dominican Republic. I will go for two reasons. One, to cover it and bring back the information, but two, also, to, as a business person myself, to look at the possibilities of business up there. So again, thank you, Ms. Joseph. It was a fantastic, fantastic interview today, and we wish you all the best by the grace of God. We thank you.
I appreciate it, Harvey. All the best to you. Be safe and take good care. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thanks again. TNT, there you have it. We're out of time, but again, great information coming for you. Join me tomorrow at 4:30 for another hot seat where we'll have information what's going to Tobago. Big information on Tobago. All Tobagonians, stay tuned tomorrow. Big information on Tobago. TNT, I love you. I love my country. TNT, stay tuned. Stay love.